City of Beverly Hills shaken tonight after a man was attacked and run over in broad daylight. The victim died from his injuries. The suspect now behind bars facing a murder charge. Fox 11's Rachel Aragon joins us live after speaking with the people who live and work in the area. Rachel.
Susan, it was this very area where police say they initially responded to a call of an assault with a deadly weapon. But we spoke to many people right here in this neighborhood. They say they could not believe a man died after first being beaten and then brutally run over.
Just to hear something like that happening, like so close by, it's just like really shocking to hear.
24 hours after a man was attacked and then run over in Beverly Hills in broad daylight, the shock still lingers for those who work in the area.
A lot of my friends live so close by, just knowing that something like that could happen here, I know, like, you know, would shake them up for sure.
Police say the suspect and the victim were involved in a verbal altercation. During the altercation, the suspect struck the victim multiple times with a metal object, then got into his vehicle. And from this video, you can see the suspect driving into the victim and running him over.
And he speeds away. I'm just glad they caught him.
The suspect fled to a nearby building, but this cell phone video shows he didn't get far. The man was detained and taken away by police in handcuffs.
Welcome to the video, everyone. I'm doing a reaction here of a news clip I seen coming out of Beverly Hills in LA. Man, what a crazy attack. So two guys got into an altercation there. One guy was beating the other guy. That was the blurred part on the screen because they're not going to show that. But one guy was beating the guy with a metal object. And, the guy at that point could have already been dead from getting beaten by the metal object. But then, the guy comes back and runs him over with his car and just speeds off. Man, it's the Wild Wild West out here. It's literally the Wild Wild West. Like, I'm just seeing, stories about any and everything these days. And of course, people have no regard for life. People could care less about the next person's life, it seems like, But yeah, this is definitely some crazy shit. Like, I'm not sure if it was like road rage that started this. I'll have to like kind of key in and see if there's any more to it. But yeah, just hit the, beat the man with the metal pole, came back, ran over the body like this was Grand Theft Auto or something. It's crazy.
Beverly Hills police have identified the suspect as 54-year-old Christopher Cornelius. They say he has an extensive criminal record and was booked for murder with bail set at $2 million.
Just living in LA, I think you kind of read.
Yeah, and that's crazy. You just, like 50-something years old, man, and you still out here, committing crimes, killing people, beating them with a metal object wasn't enough. You had to come back and run them over with your so many ton vehicle. It's just absolutely ridiculous, man. Now you are looking at, spending the rest of your life, behind bars, which at the end of the day, a lot of times, man, it feels like that's what these people want. They don't want to have their freedom. They don't want to be out here living amongst everybody in society. And, they say he had a long criminal history. It's going to be interesting to see if they name some of the things in that criminal history. But, definitely don't want to be out here in society. They more than likely want to be locked up in a small ass cell, being told what to do, when to do it, and just crazy.
You have your head on a swivel about things, but I think, again, like we talked about, like living in Beverly Hills, being in, like working here in Beverly Hills, this is like the last place you'd think you'd have to keep your head on swivel.
In fact, according to the Beverly Hills Police online crime statistics, there were no criminal homicides in 2023 or 2024, and no murders for the months listed on the department's website for the year 2025.
Shouldn't happen in Beverly Hills or anywhere else in the world. That's totally tragic.
Police confirming to Fox 11 the victim was taken to the hospital where he later died. Now, as of right now, it is still unclear what relationship, if any, between the suspect and that victim. We also reached out again to the coroner's office tonight to get any more information, of course, on the victim and the ID, but so far, that victim has not yet been released and identified. Pretty live tonight, I'm Rachel Aragon. Susan, I'll send it back to you.
Well, Rachel, are police saying anything about the victim's age or anything else that might be a descriptor?
No, right now they're just saying a male, of course, adult, but as of that, it's been tight-lipped. But again, it's just shocking for many people here because this area, the Beverly Hills, the city, has not seen a murder in several years.
Absolutely.
A place that hasn't seen a murder in several years, of course, Beverly Hills has this mystique to it as far as being safe and stuff like that. Of course, we know people, do like break-ins and stuff in this area, but as they were saying, you rarely hear about like someone actually being murdered. So yeah, this is gonna be a crazy case, and the person has loved ones and family, which of course everyone does, even if they're distant. My condolences to the family of the guy that lost his life, and again, my one question always is, was it worth it? I'm gonna go ahead and close out. If you guys like my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Justin Paul. Peace.